Hey everyone, I'm super excited to share with you an emotional and captivating story today. The journey of love between the young man Adam and the mysterious QV. From the challenges they face early on to navigating life on their own, their story is full of twists and turns. Can Adam find happiness with QV, or will the secrets of her past slowly unfold? Join me as we dive into this unforgettable journey. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. If you enjoy this story, show your support by liking and sharing it. Wishing you all a relaxing and enjoyable time. The sound of cicadas gently hums beside the thatched roof, like a quiet melody blending with the warm golden rays of the morning sun. The light pours over the leaves, brightening up the small garden. Adam is hard at work, carefully placing the large logs out in the sun to dry evenly. Even though he's completely focused on his task, his eyes occasionally drift toward the figure of QV in the small kitchen. QV, with a gentle hand, brushes a strand of hair behind her ear, her eyes never leaving Adam. It's not just his patience with his work that captures her, but a strange warmth stirring within her heart. The sunlight streaming through the window highlights her soft features, and with a soft, almost whispering tone, she says, "It's so hot in here." With the sun coming through, she smiles, a bright, cheerful grin, though her eyes betray a hint of worry. Adam looks up, forcing a smile, but his eyes still carry a weight of concern. His shirt is drenched in sweat. "I'm trying to fix it soon," he replies, his voice tired yet sincere. QV watches him intently, unable to tear her eyes away from his face. She wants to get closer, to wipe the sweat off his forehead, but shyness holds her back. She reminds herself that she's just recovered from being sick, and it wouldn't be wise to worry about such things. Noticing the strange silence from QV, Adam smiles softly and says warmly, "You should go inside and rest. I'll take care of this." The simplicity of his words, though brief, carries so much warmth and sincerity, making QV's heart soften. She has never felt such genuine concern, not from anyone, let alone a man she just met. It's not out of duty. It's the kind of care that comes straight from the heart. Though they haven't spent much time together, in this moment, amidst the morning sunlight and gentle breeze, an unspoken bond forms between them. QV sits quietly on the small bamboo bed, a heavy feeling settling in her chest. The warmth and peacefulness of this little home, with a man who cared for her, stirs emotions she isn't used to. For the first time in her life, she feels the gentle embrace of someone's concern. It is a quiet happiness, profound in its simplicity, causing her heart to slow down as a flood of thoughts washes over her. Adam, watching from a distance, notices the sadness in her eyes, as if there is something unsaid weighing on her heart. He can feel the unspoken sorrow, and in that moment, he can't stand idly by. Without a word, he walks toward her, holding a few freshly boiled eggs, still warm to the touch. His gaze is gentle, filled with a care that needs no words. "I boiled these eggs for you. They're still warm," Adam says softly, his voice carrying a quiet comfort, as if his mere presence is enough. He sits down beside her, close enough for her to feel his presence, but not too close, just enough to let her feel the warmth of his care. He peels an egg, then hands it to her with a tenderness that speaks volumes. "Eat it. You look a little pale," he says, his voice filled with concern, though sincere. His words aren't just a suggestion, they are a quiet reminder of the care he has for her, a care that doesn't need to be said aloud. QV looks into his eyes, and a warmth she hasn't known before begins to spread through her. She takes the egg from him but doesn't eat it right away. The sensation of being cared for, of being seen, is strange, almost overwhelming. A simple gesture, yet it touches her deeply. "Thank you," QV says softly, her voice trembling with emotion. Adam smiles, not saying anything more. He simply sits there with her, the silence between them speaking louder than any words could, filled with emotion that doesn't need to be voiced. The narrow path leading to Huyayan's house is eerily quiet, the only sounds being the footsteps of Adam and QV echoing in the still air. As they walk and talk, Adam can't help but notice QV's nervousness. She walks beside him, her eyes constantly darting around, her small frame tense, as though she is preparing for something bad to happen. Adam can feel the anxiety in every step she takes, as if that fear has seeped into her very bones. When the three of them meet up on the path, QV suddenly veers off into the forest, as if she can't bear the presence of anyone else. Jay and Adam exchange confused glances, not understanding what's going on. They stand silently for a moment, then call out in unison, "QV, they're gone. Come out now." Adam's voice is soft but laced with concern and genuine care. Yet, QV doesn't come out right away. She remains silent, her heart racing in her chest, as if the fear still holds her captive. Finally she emerges, but not in her usual calm manner. Her steps are quick, almost frantic, as though she fears that if she stays in one place too long, something terrible will happen. Adam notices the change immediately and feels even more worried. The feeling hits him hard. QV is running from something deeply frightening. Her ex-husband is cruel, Adam thinks bitterly. Not only has he never left her in peace, but he still hunts her, treating her like a possession to be sold. The thought breaks Adam's heart. How could any man be so heartless? As QV disappears from view, Adam and Jay continue on their way, walking side by side in silence. Adam's mind is filled with worry for QV, but also a simmering anger toward the man who has tormented her and a deep sadness for QV's mother, who has suffered so much. Adam can feel the pain that runs deep within QV, and it fuels his resolve to help her. Her story isn't just one of running from a dark past. It's a battle to reclaim her life, to fight for the right to live safely and happily. Huyayan's house has become familiar to QV, a place where she finds peace, yet also witnesses the overflowing happiness of others. She leads Jay and Adam inside, but there is an indescribable feeling in her heart. On the outside, she appears calm, but Jay's radiant love for Huyayan, the sparkle in his eyes, makes QV unable to hold back her tears. She sits quietly in the corner, watching Jay and Huyayan, silently telling herself, Huyayan is so happy having Jay by her side. That happiness, however, makes QV feel an overwhelming sadness for what she lacks. The loneliness inside her grows, and without realizing it, her gaze drifts toward Adam, almost instinctively seeking comfort. She sits there observing her surroundings, but everything only deepens the emptiness she feels. When Jay returns, Huyayan's joy only reminds QV of how much she feels like an outsider. The long-awaited moments of happiness that Huyayan has dreamt of, the tears of joy that fill her eyes, weigh heavily on QV's heart. She can't contain her emotions. Her feet carry her to the stream, where she stands alone, the sound of the flowing water the only thing that accompanies her. Tears stream down her face as she looks up at the cloudy sky and screams out, "Why? Why is life so cruel to me?" Her cry echoes, as if it wants to tear apart all the pain inside her. From a distance, Adam sees her head toward the stream alone and quickly follows, fearing she might do something reckless. When he arrives, he finds QV sobbing uncontrollably. His heart tightens, the emotions too much to put into words. Adam doesn't speak. He just sits next to her and gently asks, "Why are you crying?" His words of comfort don't ease QV's pain. In fact, they make her feel even more vulnerable. Her tears flow for the years of solitude and suffering she has endured. "Cry all you need," Adam says, standing there silently watching her. Finally, he speaks softly, "Stop crying. I'll take you back." QV chokes on her sobs, her heart heavy. She sighs deeply, then speaks with a painful voice, "I have no home. My husband kicked me out." Hearing that, Adam feels a deep sorrow within him. He can't imagine how a woman like QV could bear such pain. All he can do is offer quiet consolation. "Don't cry anymore," he says. QV looks at him, her eyes red, but slowly her emotions begin to calm. She shares, her words barely a whisper, "They were my ex-husband and his lover this morning." Adam listens, his heart beginning to understand the turbulent past QV has endured. "Stay calm. We'll find a way to solve this," he says, his voice steady and full of resolve. QV feels a small seed of hope growing within her as she hears his words. Together, they return to Hu Yayan's home, where warmth and kindness await. Hu Yayan smiles at QV and asks, "How have you been? I haven't seen you come by to visit lately." Adam stands quietly to the side, observing everything. But in his heart, QV has left a lasting impression. He sees the goodness and strength within her, the things life has taken away. Deep down, Adam knows that QV is a strong woman, and all she needs is a little faith, a little love, to help her rise above the dark days. Though Hu Yayan's words bring QV a slight sense of relief, the wounds in her heart are far from healed. The three of them sit together, talking about reunion and hope, the conversation flowing gently. And in the depths of Adam's heart, he hopes that no matter how hard life gets, he and QV will find the path to happiness. Stay tuned for the next part of this story, where hope and change will lead these characters to a better, brighter outcome.